Hey Scott, what's up, man? What are you up to? Man, I'm dog tired. I'm not gonna be streaming long. I'm just gonna do this. Open a new account on Pilotedge, and I just want to get it under my Epic Zeus name. And this is an account I'm gonna keep on Pilotedge. Hey Ranger, what's up, dude? The VA canceled the pain clinic. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this quick cat one. I can't carry it over from my other account, so I'm gonna have to file it here. This quick cat one. I'm not gonna stay up, doing this. I'm like I said, I'm tired as hell. So I'm flying the pink Panthera. Let's go ahead and change that livery, man, because I'm not feeling the pink today. If you hear something chattering around, I got a mint because mints help me stay awake. So I'm trying to. I didn't get any sleep at all last night. Dog was sick. Kid was sick. So let's go with the Black Panther. I don't think it's going to change anything. But okay, so just give you an idea. Everybody's never flown on Pilotedge before. When you go to Pilotedge and connect, once your username, password, you're gonna put in your own call sign. I always use November 7708. It's easy for me to remember. You want your aircraft ICAO code for the Pipstrel Panthera. It's PIPA. For any Pipstrel aircraft, it's going to be PIPA. For the Eclipse, it's E550 something. Hey, pilot, what's going on, man? Pilot's on Twitch, so if y'all don't see him talking, he's on Twitch. I don't have an airline. I don't need a livery. They don't need to know that. So I can just exit out of here because I can connect to the actual GTN 750. I do need to file a flight plan. I do need to file. I'm so tired I can't even hardly talk. I do need to file a flight plan with them. I don't have Xenviro yet. I just have it on here. I haven't activated it. Then you can go into preferences and you can set up your speakers and whatnot. I have it set to my headset. So sorry, I had to finish eating that mint. I didn't want y'all to hear it crunching in the background. All right, so I'm gonna have to file this flight plan on Pilotedge. So just give me a second here. So what have y'all been up to? Been having a good day? It's been raining its ass off here all day. It's gonna be raining its ass off tomorrow too. Here, you guys can watch what y'all are saying. I gotta get that out of my way. Oh, it's driving you crazy? Yeah, man. Ortho4XP, man. When I had it on Linux, no, I did what you did before. I thought I had to install Python, but you don't have to install Python to get it to work on Windows because it comes as an executable. So I'm just logging into Pilotedge right now so I can file a flight plan. I thought you could go up here and file the flight plan from Pilotedge itself, but I guess not. Oh, I guess I can. Oh, I have to be connected first. Duh. Okay, it's been a while since I used it. All right, so let's get going here. Yeah, if you're on Linux, you need to install Python. Well, Linux is going to come with Python anyways because it's part of the Linux installation. And most of the boxes and apps and stuff on Linux run on Python. But yeah, on Python, well, yeah, on Linux you have to install GIMP, but on Windows you do not. So let's get this thing fired up. Get our chocks removed. One of the biggest things on Pilotedge you need to remember is to start on the ramp. Never ever start on the runway. So let's get our masters, avionics, fuel pump, autopilot, so we don't get the warnings. Continue, continue. Now this is going to be the Cat 1 because I have to redo it since it's a new account. So I have everything in there. Right engine, right fuel tank. Okay, so once we go ahead and what I was saying about connecting the pilot, let's just go ahead and start the aircraft first. Everything's mixture rich. Okay, we're started. I usually do this in a Cessna, but since I have Panthera, I'm going to use it and it's faster. You were about to go to sleep, Briga? Yeah. Alright, on the Panthera, the only thing you need to do or the Eclipse 550, the only things you need to do to get Pilotedge to work, you don't have to go up here and hit connect, just press this.
Connected to Pilotedge.
Alright, so now it says Pilotedge, I'm connected to Pilotedge, and I'm good to go. So I can turn the fuel pump off. And I need to go ahead and file a flight plan now that I'm online. So the aircraft is I'm just going to say it's a Panthera. Origin, I'm taking off from Lima 52 and I'm flying to where the hell am I going? New Kiama. It's Lima 88. So Lima 88. We don't need to have route. I'll keep the altitude at 5,000. True airspeed. They don't need to know that, but I'm gonna put it in there anyways. Cat 1 and yeah. The KO code is Pippa, but the aircraft type I think they want is Panthera. I have it in my connection settings as Pippa. So, hey Martin, what's up, man? But you were just on Twitch. You just came back over to YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna file VFR. Let's go on to Pilotedge and see if it actually loaded. I need, what do I need? What do I need, guys? Oh yeah, PE aware. Pilotedge aware. Somebody else is here, it says. Colin Branscombe, actually, yeah. But they haven't taken me on here yet. So the thing is because there's no ATC involvement in the Cat 1 for Pilotedge, which is just flying from one non-towered airspace or airfield to another non-towered airfield. You don't mess with the ATC, so you don't have to call them and tell them, hey, look, I'm doing this for the Cat 1 rating. And what the hell is going on here? Did somebody spawn? Somebody spawned in on top of me with a Cessna 172, looks like. And then there's a King Air sitting over here too. I'm just going to taxi out this idiot's way since he spawned on top of me. Okay, so I'm going to stay over here by the fuel pumps. Okay, so you have to file an VFR flight plan for this, and they have to then you fly it because there's no ATC involvement here. So there's nobody to say, you know, like when I go to do the Cat 2 and I tell Santa Barbara I'm inbound to land at Santa Barbara for the Cat 2, then they'll say you're good for the Cat 2 once I've completed the procedure. But here, there's no ATC involvement, so I have to file a flight plan and conduct the flight, and then land, and then wait for 2 minutes, then log off, and it should show me as arriving at New Cuomo. So I need to go ahead and set the transponder. I always have to remember this because if you're flying on Pilotedge, you need to have this. So let's go into. This should be right. So let's go on the transponder. It's on. We'll set it to altitude reporting, and that's good. And I'm just going to bring the sky vector thing over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. So here's sky vector, and we're flying to New Cuomo, which is here, and we're flying from Oceano, which is right here. So Oceano CTAF frequency is 122.7, so we need to tune that into the radio. Sorry. So 122.7 transfer. And we're going to go ahead and load in Okay, let's go ahead and load in the other one also. As soon as I find out what I did with my window, there it is. So we want to load in CTAF for New Cuomo. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know how the hell to pronounce that, but we're going to go ahead and load that in. So let's, damn it, I didn't see it. What was it? 122.9. 2.9. And back. Well, I didn't do it. Transfer. Let's do it. 122.9 and transfer. 9. Transfer. Then we'll just flip it back. Down here we can grab the ATIS for the airfield that's just north of us. I forgot what it was. Where the hell are we again? We're at Oceano. I'll take San Luis ATIS, so 120.6 down here. 1206 and enter. Flip it. Nope, flip. Why aren't we getting it? 120.6. So that's weird. I'm not getting in their ATIS. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, there we go.
340, 340, Traffic Bravo, at transit parking, taxi, left 29.
So that's the Cessna that's behind me. He just called. I don't even see him, but. And then there's a King Air right there looking at me. So let's go in here and see if we can't get the. Put in here L52. It's not going to do it. We need to go into Kilo Lima 52, I believe. Oceano Connie. Going to Kilo Lima 88. New Cuomo. Let's see if we can get some kind of information on here. No frequencies. Nothing. I really need my damn ATIS, and there's nobody around me to do it. Let's look. So evidently the ATIS that's on SkyVector is not working. So let's. Did I just exit out of that window? Yes, like an idiot. So let's go look. KSMX. That's Santa Maria. So let's go look at their ATIS. KSMX. Frequencies. ATIS set to COM2 active. And I'm getting no ATIS reports whatsoever, so that kind of sucks, but Let's just look on here and see what it is. So the altimeter is 3001. Looking for the meters from there. Oh, no wonder, because we're not monitoring that channel, so it's monitor.
Santa Maria Public / Captain G. Allen Hancock Field Information Papa.
3003.
2000 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 21 gust 28, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 16.
Yeah, I have to remember, I have to monitor. While I'm using both radios, I have to monitor COM channel 1 and COM channel 2. So that's what I was messing up on. So we can go close the audio panel. And I believe this is runway 29. Nope, runway 11. Why are they lining up down there? That's gotta be AI traffic down at the end. So TCAS, if you haven't used Pilotedge, the TCAS on here works off the Pilotedge traffic because it's totally different. I have all the models for Pilotedge downloaded and installed on here. So let's check. We got our comm channels at on this Unicom 122.7. We're connected to Pilotedge. Nav's when we don't need to worry about nav. We're squawking 1200, so we're squawking VFR. So we should be good to go as long as these idiots down here do not take off. So let's go. Alright, what's this idiot doing down here? Alright, he's going to take off. So let's let him take off. Yeah, I'm just going to take off from where they're taking off from. So actually, let's let him take off first because he's taxiing to the whole short line. And I know he's not going to stop. Are y'all getting that popping? I'm hearing like a popping from Pilotedge in my headset. I don't know if y'all can hear that too. So there goes the King Air, and we are good to go. So let's roll out. Oceanic traffic, Panthera, November 7708, taking off runway 11, departing to the north, Oceano. Oops. Alright, I made my call, so we're good. And I'm off the runway a little bit, but that's okay.
Traffic.
It picked up that 182 that's sitting over here. Gear up. So we're up and we're going. I can go ahead and kick the autopilot on now. I'm going to climb up to about 6,000 feet. Yeah, autopilot. Kick it on. Nav, indicator speed.
Descend. Descend.
Okay, we're on our way to New Cuomo. We'll have to contact them 10 miles out. Well, we'll switch over to the CTAF and contact them. 10 miles out. And it's not that far. We have 18 minutes. So how was everybody's weekend? I know a lot of y'all didn't watch the stream Saturday. So I don't know where
Climb. Climb.
I don't know where this traffic is
Climb.
behind me. He's 200 feet below me.
Climb.
I know if he's in that
Climb.
Cessna, he's not going to keep up with me. He's probably doing the same route. So there's two different types of aircraft on Pilotedge. There's AI aircraft, which are, they call them drones, but they're actually not drones. They're AI aircraft. And then you have pilot aircraft. And you can always look at Pilotedge has a map, so you can always see what's going on. So if you go to Pilot
Clear
Center,
of conflict.
Approaching altitude.
so if you go to Pilotedge and you go there, they have a live map. You can look at the live map and see. So I should be down here somewhere. Yep, there I am. So there's my pipstrel. Speed 153 knots. Altitude, flight plan, Lima field altitude, Lima 88. So we're good to go. These are all the other pilots that are currently logged on. And I'm not showing the drones because the drones would be everywhere. So that guy's flying a Cessna 172. This guy's flying a Cessna. This guy's in a 208. This guy's in a Cessna 210. Really? 172. 172. You'll see most of these people flying here will be flying 172s.
Traffic. Traffic.
I don't know where this traffic is. He's behind me. But he's right behind me. It's 1,200 feet below me. Let's see if we can see him.
Climb. Climb.
I don't need to climb. He's freaking... It's got to be a drone because it's not a pilot. It's not a person. So y'all be there in 8
Clear
minutes.
of conflict. Climb.
So this guy is like less than 300 feet below me. There he is. He's right beside me. Is that King Air? That's the King Air.
climb, climb,
So I have another mint because the King Air is behind. There he is. It's probably on the same route, but it's not an AI. It's an AI pilot. It's not a. Yeah, but if y'all want to get on Pilotedge, man, just let me know anytime, and we can all fly together, and I'll live stream it. Where's this guy at again? Oh, he turned. Because you can go to Pilotedge and sign up. When you sign up, you get a 2-week free trial. You don't have to give any credit card information or anything. And you can just fly on Pilotedge. And there's only ATC on the West Coast, so California, Oregon, and Washington State.
clear of conflict.
So there's no approach plate for New Como, so I don't really know what the runways are, so I need to go look those up real quick. I think it's 29. Pretty sure it's either 29 or 28. It's 28. So I'm gonna land on 28. If you're landing on 10, it's a right hand. You have to enter the pattern on the right. So you've watched my video before on reading charts and sky vector and stuff like that, then you'll see that New Cuomo's here.
Traffic, November 379 for November, turning left downwind for runway 29er, Oceana traffic.
Alright. So New Cuomo has an elevation of... Hey Jim, how's it going, man? So New Cuomo has an elevation of 2,203 feet above sea level. Its longest runway is 3,900 feet, and its CTAF frequency is 122.9. It has no beacon, no fuel services, and if you're landing on runway 10, you have to make a right downwind approach. You can't enter on the left. You have to make a right downwind approach to 10.
Oceana traffic, November 379 for November is midfield downwind for runway 29er, Oceana traffic.
New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, inbound to land runway 29, New Cuomo. Alright, so that's just, I'm 10 miles out, well 14 miles out. I went ahead and called and let anybody that's at New Cuomo know that I'm inbound to land and what runway I'm landing on. So we still have plenty of time. I just flipped over to New Cuomo CTAF. So I do have PE Aware open on my other monitor, which is Pilotedge Aware, which tracks all the flights on Pilotedge. That way I can get credit for my Cat 1. And then probably tomorrow I'll fly to Cat 2. But I'm just exhausted since I didn't get any sleep last night. So I'm just going to fly this one. I wanted to stream this tonight. So I'm just going to fly this one and I'll be done with that. It's not going to be a very long stream. And I'm surprised X-Plane's been performing a little bit better. I mean, usually it's, I updated to the 11.01 beta 1 last night. And now I'm back up to getting like 34, 35 frames a second. It's not that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and descend, and I'm going to descend in vertical speed mode. So I'm going to drop down to, not 3,000, 3,500. And we'll descend negative 1,500. We'll set this to vertical speed mode. I'll go ahead and pull back on those throttles there. So it's a bumpy flight today. And that should be no Cuomo in front of us. Somewhere. Yep, there it is right there. So this is the easiest cat you'll do on Pilotedge. There's nothing to it. You're just remembering that. I think last time I did this, I called this.
Approaching altitude.
The last time I did this, I called this runway 29 instead of runway 28. So I gotta remember not to screw up again. At Oceano, it's 29 and 11. I'm going to go ahead and take it off autopilot now.
Autopilot disconnect.
Looks like a plane sitting on the runway. Maybe. Maybe not. Really can't tell. Near Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, entering left downwind for runway 28, near Cuomo. So we got that in. You really don't have to announce midfield. Usually if you're flying on a tower at airport, the ATC will request that you report midfield. So let's go ahead and report now. Near Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, passing midfield for runway 29. Probably should have said on the left downwind, passing midfield for runway 28.
Approaching altitude.
And it's runway 28, y'all. Let me forget that. So we can go ahead and lower the gear now. This variable wind is kicking my butt. So I want to get about, I could turn and make this landing now, but I'm going to go ahead and give myself some extra room. I want to turn at least 3 miles out. So And just loaded some more weather for us. Oh, goody. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, turning left base for runway 28. New Cuomo. Okay, so I'm going to make my left turn on base. I gotta find this runway now. I've kind of lost it. Yep, there it is out there. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, turning on final, runway 28. New Cuomo. So there is somebody on somewhere down there. I can't even see the runway yet. Wow, I totally went around that damn runway, didn't I? And there's an aircraft on the runway. So I cannot take off. I cannot land yet. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, going around left downwind. The aircraft is not even on the runway. It's just sitting behind the runway. So now I'm going to have to go around and do it again. Because I didn't want to land and him take off and hit me. Because if it's an AI aircraft. So I've never had to go around before, so I really don't know the call here. So I know it's going to be in the left and downwind now. Second, it's that stupid King Air again. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, turning left downwind for runway 28. New Cuomo. Let's try this again. Maybe this idiot won't be on the runway this time. This wind is kicking my ass. I'm flying right at stall speed too. You can see my angle of attack indicators blinking at me. Try one more time so we don't have to go around this time. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708, turning left base for runway 28. New Cuomo. And this left base is quickly going to develop into a final. But here we go, overshooting the runway again. So we just want to be careful we don't spin. Come on in here. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708 on final runway 28. Make sure your gear down, flaps down notch. It's not going to be a perfect landing, but it'll do. Second notch of flaps in. It's a hell of a lot of sink down here. There we go. Calm down, plane. Calm down. Get over the runway here. Wow, I'm off the runway, really? It's a hell of a wind right there, 15 knots. Some of you guys need to get Pilotedge, man, so we can fly together. And check out this King Air over here doing its hovering trick. Watch when I turn in here. New Cuomo traffic, Panthera, November 7708 is clear, runway 28, New Cuomo. Check this King Air out. Check him out. Isn't that cool? What do y'all think? He's doing his little hovering trick. Okay, let's go over here. Now I need to go over here and check PE aware and make sure that I get credited for this flight. For the Cat 1. Brakes real quick. So to check to make sure that all this is done, we have to go into, like I said, PE aware. So you go on the pilot center and you go to PE aware if the window will stay up. And you have to sit here and wait. And sometimes it doesn't take your flight. And I'm probably not going to be able to use Edge for this. I'm going to have to use Firefox. So give me a second here. Because it says it's already saying that the Flash, there's a problem with Flash on here. On Microsoft Edge. So let's look and see. I don't know why Firefox isn't started yet, but whatever. Firefox. There we go. There you got two start pages for Firefox. Let's go to Pilotedge. I want to log in again. So this is the only one that you have to worry about doing this on, because when you're flying with ATC, you just tell them you're doing what cat you're doing. And then you're good. They'll say you're good for Cat 2 or whatever. Let's go to Pilot Center. Go to PE Aware. Okay, so let me bring Firefox over here. So for some reason, it's not even showing my flight on here. So I don't know if it took it or not. Look. Let's see. So call sign 08. Go. So it did take it. This is my other account, but I'm using this one. So it did take it, and so I'm good for that. So that's pretty much it for Pilotedge for the Cat 1. I said tomorrow I'm going to do the other Cat, the Cat 2. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm just too tired. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow when I stream tomorrow. See ya.